Hey guys, and welcome back to another video on the Builder YouTube channel. Today we're switching it up, but keeping it the same. Guys, we're going to be building a cafe, which I've actually never built one before, but it's sort of part of a bigger project that I can't do full details into just yet. But yes, it's not my game, by the way, for everyone saying, bro, you start too many projects and never finish them. That might be true, but 2 projects are coming out this month, so be excited for that. Also, before we get too far in, make sure to drop a like for your boy. I mean, come on, we out here grinding. All right, so first things first, this is kind of the size I want. I do think I want to elongate it a little bit, so something along the lines of this probably fits my fancy a bit more. And I did type in cafe on Google, so I'll be using a couple different reference images as well. But it needs to look modern, and it's going inside of a city, so it's gonna have to kind of hold its own as a point of interest, and also just look okay, visually pleasing. So that's the goal, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and start, get a little concept put together, and then I'll be back. Alright guys, so the base kind of layout for the cafe is done. I think something like this will work perfect, mainly because we have this huge front face right here that's gonna show everybody what it is and very quickly explain. I do think I want to slim it up though. It's kind of wide, so I might have to push all of this over this way, but you know, still trying to keep everything centered. So I will be doing that, but this is the base shape for the cafe, and I'm pretty hyped so far with how it's turning out. Alright guys, so I've been doing a bit more. I've got a glass out now. I don't remember exactly where I was at when I dropped off the video, and then I said I was going to do an update. Yeah, no, it is what it is. But I got these 2 texture packs out the toolbox. This one's flame no, this, hold on. This one is flame devs, and this is dev for hires, so very nice. Both of these are free texture packs as well, by the way, so there's like over 300 textures right here. Super useful. Anyways, I got this going on. Here's kind of the build. This is like the first building I'm making in such a long time that's gonna have an interior, because I'm horrible at it, but I'm trying to get better. So we have this as like our outline. Burgundy is the main color that I'm using. However, I think I'm gonna change that to more of a wooden color, just like a brown, and then keep these like linen type browns as well, so it'll just be all like brown tones. I think that'll be cool. But yeah, here's my update. I'll be back when I have more progress, probably finished exterior, and we'll be back when we start the interior, I'd imagine. Alright guys, here's what I've got for the exterior. I did do a little bit of interior as well, and I'll show you guys that here in just a second. But check it out. From the outside, I think this looks pretty good. Of course, once it's actually in the game, there will be signs on it, billboard GUI, stuff like that, to explain what it is. Maybe like a cafe sign here, or branding, like a circle logo, whatever over here. Some sort of branded building. But that will be waiting until it's actually in the game, and more towards the final state of the city that we're building. So that can wait. Now let's go inside. So this game is a modern look, so I wanted to do recessed lighting. I think that's what it's called, where you sink the lights into your ceiling. For example, if you have like drop ceiling or something like that, you put the lights inside it so they're not hanging out of it. I think I explained it good enough. Anyways, to do that, I just used a normal part and then put cylinders in it and then made it a union. And then I duplicated those cylinders before I negated them and made them neon, so I wouldn't have to place each one once again. And then I added a point light in each light as well to give all of this lighting. I've also made the inner walls mostly orange. Pretty cool. I am gonna grab this one over here and make the lower part orange, because I think that'd be dope. And now I have to start setting up an actual interior. So chairs, tables, etc. A spot that you pay, I don't know, and a spot to trigger a minigame. So yeah, that'll be interesting as well. Alright guys, interior progress is definitely happening. I built this little place for like pop or whatever you want to have it. It could be juice, whatever it is. And I may or may not change the color of the actual shelving itself. I probably will, because it looks a bit like a meat market cooler, to be fair. So let me go ahead and change that color. We're probably gonna go something over here to keep up with our aesthetic. That's too dark, I think. Let's go brown and then just move it up a little bit and just a little bit over here. So something like this. We'll keep that for now. Definitely looks all right. It makes the cans pop a lot more. I do want to find a simple texture for the orange bits of the wall, just to give a little more oomph to the build, if that makes sense. But I want it to be very simple, like a nice modern. This looks pretty cool. Let me see how this looks, and if it copies over well. Sometimes they're just a bit oof. Yeah, so as you can see, it does not exactly loop that well, and that's my biggest gripe overall with Flame Dev's pack. None of them really loop that well, so let me see if I can kind of work it out a little bit. We'll go 15, 15. No, this would have to be like 50. That's probably a bit much. We'll try 30. All right, 25. So something like this could work. I would want to make this like 0.95, 93. I just want it barely visible. So it's just, you know, there. And maybe we'll do this as an accent wall, like the two sides. So I'll throw this texture over here, paste into, and then of course it would be the left side since we switched it up. There we go. Those could be accent walls. And then I can make something. Ooh, maybe this little strip in the middle as well. And then put support beams, like here. I think I'm going to do that. So let's paste this texture into here. And then this would be the front, I believe. Yep, nice. And then I'm going to make some support beams. And oh, I like how this is turning out. There's still a long way to go, but I like how it's going. All right, guys, it is Blender time. And oh man, we definitely got some work to do. So first things first, I want to make a bar stool because I think that'd be cool to have in a little bit of the areas up by the counter. So I'm going to do that quite simply. I'm just going to grab a little cylinder, press I to inset, E to extrude, I to inset once again, E to extrude, and then E and S to scale. And this will be the actual seat itself. Perfect. And of course, no one's going to want to sit on that. So let's grab this and this. I misclicked. How about that and that? There we go. Control B. Make it a bit softer of a seat, okay? Something actually worth sitting on. So this will work for that. Shade smooth and auto smooth. We're kind of just trying to speed run the models here. Yeah, I think that definitely looks all right. I will have to separate it, though, to get the different colors that I want in studio. This could actually be a table as well. I literally just, let me shift D, and then this is quite literally what the table would have looked like. Let me go into edit mode, Z wireframe, grab all this stuff right here, and just scale. Oh, yikes. P selection scale. Yep, something like that. And it did get a little wide, so I'm going to scale this on the Z axis, like so. Solid view once again, and we will have to fix this little hole at the bottom, which I'm just going to scale in to where it matches that again. I also could click F to fill, but I feel like we don't need to add more faces if we don't need to. So we have a table right here and a bar stool. Now we need to build an actual chair itself. So I gotta remember how to do this. I know there's that curve tool. I just never really learned how to use it that well. So let's try a cylinder, grab the top face. I want to scale all this down a bit first. There we go. Now I'll grab the top face. And we want this up a little bit, probably to the back a little. Now, which one was this? I think it was this, the spin tool. So I want to do on the Z or the Y. Okay, guys, this is something. It's something. I'm going to move this up. Yeah, I don't remember how this works. I'm going to figure it out, though. Trust me, guys, someday I'll be a good modeler. All right, so I got something kind of working out here. This will be like the bottom of the chairs. And then I need to do the back as well. So let me try to do Shift D. And then I want to do R90, something like this. Bring these together. And we also don't need to... Oh, yikes. I need to make a different mirror. Let me apply this one. And now I'm just going to grab one side of this. So wireframe, grab those. Back to solid. Shift D. R90. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing here, guys. I'm going to make a chair and I'll be back. All right, guys, so I think I'm all done with the cafe. Check it out. Here's the outside. There's a little drive-through as well if we decide to, you know, have that as a functional thing. But the option is there. Ignore this because it's just a placeholder for add here. And there will be more detail like signs, posters, promos, everything like that. But I can't add any of that stuff that gives away the game, so I can't really add any of that yet. But here's how the cafe turned out. It is my first time ever building a cafe, so please be easy on me in the comments below. But if you did enjoy and you want to see more videos like this, please make sure to... Oh, I have to add some bars on these windows, but I'll do that. Anyways, that's gonna wrap it up. If you did enjoy and you want to see more content like this, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. Later.